What's going on, YouTube? This was our first video other than a couple shorts I've posted so far on the new channel. If anybody's been here before, I had a motorcycle channel that was not very big, and I got kind of bored of doing that and wanted to do a lot more shooting content, because that's kind of where, I don't know, I feel like I could just make better content about shooting. I love shooting, I love firearms, I love motorcycles, but the content that was being posted I just don't think was really taking off. So I'm gonna go into firearms, and today I'm gonna be talking about the very popular Kimber 2K11 Pro comp. Two really big flaws I've had with this gun so far. I haven't had a whole lot of rounds through it, maybe about 100 rounds through it now. I'll post a little clip of some shooting.
That was really bad.
Ready?
Yep.
Here in just a second. But the biggest flaw I've had with this firearm, I purchased this brand new through Shields Sporting Goods, and I got home very excited, went through the package, was going to throw my red dot on there, and the Tag Precision optic plate that is included in the package was not there. So, you know, Kimber's quality control seems to be really up to par. You know, the gun's been really reliable. It's very smooth. Fit and finish is really good for what this gun is. However, quality control really wasn't there when it came down to checking the package of the firearm and making sure the included optic plate was in there. So I reached out to Kimber. I will say their customer service was pretty spot on. They got back to me right away, and said they would send me a new optics plate with the screws and all that good stuff so I can get my optic on. It did take about 2 weeks for me to get that plate, so I was bummed out. The first round I went out to go shoot this gun, I did not have an optic on there. I have not got to shoot it yet with my optic, but I will be going out there and comparing it iron sights to the optic. I think the optic is going to be a lot better off. I have optics on most of my other handguns that I shoot. So that was the number one flaw I've had with this gun so far. Now, the second flaw I have with this firearm, and I have had a few other 2011s. I've had a couple random 40 caliber STIs, which were the predecessor to Staccato. Very great functioning firearms. They were in 40 cal because I got them really cheap for that. So comparing this to that, I've also had Springfield Prodigy DS, and I had a LFA Live Free Armory Apollo 11, I think is what it's called. I had one of those in a 4.25. Both of those, the Prodigy and the Apollo, were 4.25 models, such as this is. I want to get a full length 2011, and I think I'm going to go with the Kimber Warrior next, so hopefully that'll be the next 2011 on this channel. I was going to get a Staccato XC, but I saw this and I felt like for the features that were with it, I liked it a little bit better than the Staccato. So we went with the Kimber 2K11 Pro Comp. I wish they would offer this specific model with the comp and a couple of the other colors that they're doing, because I really wanted that bronze finish that's on the 2K11 Pro. But I went with the comp over the finish because we can always get the slide refinished in another color later if that's really what we want to do. So I've been really enjoying this gun. Compared to the Prodigy, this gun is worlds apart. Compared to the Apollo, worlds apart. My Prodigy always ran, but I'll be honest, I knew some of the issues that were with the Prodigy when I bought the Prodigy. So as soon as I ordered it, I ordered a different recoil spring, slapped that in there. Never really had any issues other than the slide would get kind of sluggish after about 100 rounds. It liked to be wet. This gun, I keep it wet, I keep it lubed up, I keep lubing my range bag, but we'll see. I think next time I go out, I'm going to throw about 200 rounds through it and see if anything changes after 200 rounds. I don't think it will. I think the tolerances on this gun are pretty solid. Really no, like, there's a little bit of slide play side to side in that guy. I don't know if y'all can see that on there. I do apologize. I'm filming this on my iPhone 17 Pro right now because my GoPro's dead. So next video will be filmed on my GoPro. But we got the Cheng Chen, or whatever the hell they call it, Magwell on there. Holosun 407C. I went with the 407 because I already had one. So I took it off another gun that I'm not really shooting and threw it on here. I also have this as a 45-degree red dot on my Daniel Defense over there. I love this dot for less than $200. It's an amazing dot. There's really no reason for me to go to the, what is it, the 507 that has the ring with the dot in the middle. I don't really like that reticle. It's pointless to me, so why spend the extra money when I can just have a good old dot for less than $200? I will also be comparing this dot to this Swamp Fox Kingslayer. Or wait, no, I think this is a Swamp Fox Liberty. I don't remember. We'll find out later when we do an actual comparison and give more details. This gun right here is a Palmetto State Armory dagger that I have with a Harrington Arms compensator, the Swamp Fox optic, and a TLR1. I want to compare these two guns because we have like your typical roll-on special Glock here and then a Comp 2011. So we'll do a whole video just comparing those two and really seeing if it's worth buying a almost $3,000 handgun or grabbing yourself a $300 dagger, throwing $200 at it and making it rip. I do still want to upgrade this trigger here in the near future, and we'll see how that does. But again, that's a video for another time. My other major flaw I've had with this gun is that I don't want to shoot anything else now that I've got this and I've started shooting this. This thing absolutely rips. The trigger is great. Compared to the LFA, compared to the Prodigy, it's worlds apart. You know, it's no Terran Tactical Sandviper or Nighthawk custom trigger. I've felt a couple of those in the stores and don't really have the money to own one at this time, but eventually we will. I would love to have a Nighthawk custom 2011 or something of the sorts. But this gun it's been amazing. I love the grip. Yes, I do have a Ranger band on there. It's bicycle tube that I cut to pin the safety for no reason other than I just don't care about the grip safety. I would like my next 2011 to have a pin grip safety on there because I just don't need it. I don't feel the need for it with these guns. Magwell TLR1 Holosun gun's been ripping. I'm a huge fan of it. I'm actually going to be taking a speed and accuracy course in about 2 weeks, and I'm hoping they'll let me run my GoPro so I can make a video of that class. Shout out my dad. He wanted me to go with him, so he paid for me to go with him, and I'm pretty stoked about it. So it'll be really fun. I like shooting fast. I like shooting accurate. And if I can have somebody who's professional and trained tell me what I'm doing wrong and tell me what I can do better, by all means, let's go do it. But biggest flaw with this firearm is that I have most of my handguns are comped. Actually, all my handguns are comped. I have a CZP-10C ported here with a gas pedal. This is where I took the optic off of for this gun. I absolutely love this gun. I have the dagger over here with the comp. To be honest, I think the dagger with the Harrington Arms compensator shoots flatter than the P10C with the integrated comp. Every single one of these guns is great. However, shooting this thing, it just makes everything else just feel so not amazing. So, I will be doing that class with this gun. I'm gonna bring probably that Palmetto State dagger with me as well, just in case I do run into any issues, failures, breakages, anything like that, and can't make it through the course with this. But I do intend to make it through the course with this gun. I don't think we'll have any issues there. So stay tuned. We will have some videos coming up. Today I just really wanted to talk about the 2 issues I've had with this. I know it's a little clickbait because the only issue I had was not getting my optic plate, and Kimber did hook it up and they sent it out. Now it took 2 weeks to get here, but it's here. Optics on the gun. Very satisfied with that, and I'm very excited to shoot this with the optic, especially run it in a course. Now, the other issue is not really an actual flaw other than now I'm a spoiled little brat and shooting this makes everything else feel like crap. But stay tuned. We got more videos coming. I will be doing a couple videos on some firearms I got recently. I did recently pick up this Christensen Arms AR9 carbon fiber barrel. I have my Rugged Obsidian 45 can on there, flip up sights, and I have a red dot on the way. So you guys will see a full formal video of this once I get the red dot on there and get it to the range and see how she performs. Love this gun. Honestly, I got an amazing deal on this, and that's a for a whole nother video. I'll tell you about how I got that deal, where I found that deal. These run about $1,500 to $1,700, and I got it for about $1,200. And we'll make another video talking specifically about this, where I got it from, and how long it took me to get it after it was ordered. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you guys soon. Please like, subscribe, and help us get out there. Appreciate you.